Rainbow Meditation. Namaste. Welcome to the Rainbow Meditation. Please find a comfortable spot to lie down or to sit, whatever is most comfortable. In this meditation, I invite you to a moment of bliss and into yourself while you are blessed with divine healing energy. As you are getting comfortable, concentrate on breathing, effortlessly in through the nose, fully filling your stomach. Exhaling out of the mouth like a wave leaving the shore, naturally, fully exhaling. In through the nose again, as you imagine all the love, support, and whatever energy you need as it enters into your body with your breath, filling your lungs and your stomach with the pure, perfect energy. While you exhale, the bits of fear, anxiety, pain, and suffering all naturally depart your body with your breath. Breathing this way feels easier now. Repeating, focus on the breath. And I invite you now to notice your toes. They're relaxed now. You don't feel any pain. In fact, it feels so relaxing, it's as though they're not there. Noticing this, begin to slowly notice your feet and your ankles, then your lower legs, all totally relaxed. They don't feel heavy or light, warm or cold. They simply are there. As we continue breathing in and out, slowly, gently, your attention now I would like to bring to your knees, upper legs, and the reproductive area. Feel there's no pain nor tension. Every fiber of your being seems to begin to feel this way. Your relaxed hips, butt and stomach, and the base of your spine. You begin to feel a warm, fuzzy feeling begin at your root chakra there. That is normal. It's beginning to well up with the perfect love, comfort, and peace energies, and releasing what needs to be released. Continuing, your chest and stomach only rising and falling, barely noticeable as your spine feels the day's tension and the pain melting away. Your shoulders are loose and relaxed, slightly back. Your heart feels like it's radiating light. It's such a wonderful feeling, knowing you are totally safe and guided, as now your upper arms, then your forearms, and thumbs, fingers, hands and wrists give way to complete and total relaxation. Your neck muscles are limp, and even as you notice your face, your eyelids, lips, nose, forehead, the tension in your scalp and around your ears, all melting away and completely relaxed. In this moment, I would like you to take the opportunity to let your mind wander. If it wanders too far, that is completely okay. When you want to refocus, notice your breathing and how relaxed you are. As your mind begins to relax more and more with every breath, I invite you to imagine something. As you begin to imagine, I would like you to picture yourself in a park. This park isn't well known or visited that often, only because it's your special park. It is as big or small, urban or rural, furnished or unfurnished as you would like. This park has the best trails. You could look around, but no better trails have been rumored. As you picture yourself in your park, you find yourself at the end of your favorite trail. Only you know why it's your favorite, and that's okay. Looking around you at the beginning of your trail, there are all sorts of red items. There's a red bench, several varieties of red flowers, beautiful red stones lining the path, and even the path is painted red. Looking around, you see all of the beautiful shades of red. Taking them in, I invite you now to notice how you are starting to feel a sense of strength, survival, identity, safety, and firmly grounded. Taking a few deep breaths, appreciating this wondrous red energy as your attention goes further down the path. Allowing for a few moments of peace as this red energy reaches every part of you, your skin, your cells, all the way down to your heart, and then your lower lungs, through your stomach, as it finally rests and gathers more and more of that pure energy at your root chakra. Your tailbone is reminded of that energy as it vibrates. As you continue to begin to notice dots of orange appear here and there. A sign, a bird, and soon the vegetation around you and the path turn into a vibrant orange color. It was a little bit up a hill, but it was so gradual, you didn't even realize it. You're not even out of breath. Continuing breathing, nice and slow. You notice there are beautiful orange stones along the path. As well, there are so many varieties of fauna and flora in any shade of orange you can imagine. A pair of dancing orange butterflies seem to aimlessly continue their display as they flutter past your field of vision. Just then, in your next breath, all of the orange energy begins to flow in with your inhalation. And as you exhale, you feel lighter, as if something great is about to occur. Your feelings of creativity, sexuality, personal power, and passion are all returning to normal. Each breath brings you closer and closer with these feelings. Allow the energy of that color orange to gather in your lower stomach as it rests perfectly on top of the red, just like your special, beautiful park. Your spine vibrates higher up above the tailbone now, as you can feel it in your lower back. This light filling you has such a wonderful effect on you. Already in your journey, you are feeling better. So, you decide to continue. And as you do, the path leads to a cave at the side of a mountain. This cave has dots of orange that have faded more and more to yellow already. As you look around, you see that there are all of the shades of yellow and gold, and like canaries darting around the entrance of the cave, looking in, peering in, you see a speck of light on the other side. Deciding to take a few steps into the cave, letting your eyes adjust. As your vision adjusts, you begin to see little flecks of yellow and gold flash here and there. Noticing more, you begin to see that there are gold bars, yellow precious stones, coins, pale yellow plants and animals. Even the cave walls are painted in a dazzling display of yellows in the likeness of sunflowers. The cave feels brighter now, and you continue to breathe. With each breath, drawing in all of the wonderfully abundant, magical yellow energy, immediately feeling how magnificent this experience is. As you breathe out, it seems with each breath, the room gets brighter still. You feel the area behind your belly button gathering the yellow energy while you breathe in, as it rests perfectly on top of the orange and red. Further up your spine, near the middle, begins to feel warm and fuzzy, vibrating with that energy. This feels great. Continuing further back into the cave, you see where the faint light was coming from. There's a hole in the back of the cave, just big enough for only someone who matches your identity. Someone who wishes to pass must be this unique. You step through to the other side of the wall, into a chamber lit from a radiant light source, shining from a crack in the ceiling above. The little light provided is more than sufficient for all of the dense, lush green vegetation at the base of a cliff. Brilliant green stones decorate the surrounding. The green cavern gives way to rise of a mossy, vine-covered cliff dotted with flowers and ferns. Emerald green hummingbirds now dart from flower to flower, in and out of the light of the garden wall. One hummingbird darts down toward the flower now, in front of you. As you face it, it draws your attention to 4 little inchworms on a leaf in a heart shape. As you notice this, your breath draws in supreme, loving green energy that surrounds you, passing into your throat as it gathers into the center of your chest and resting on top of the magnificent yellow, orange, and red colors from earlier. Your heart field feels like it is growing and vibrating as the warm sensation in your spine moves up to where the shoulders meet. This loving energy heals you through and through while you continue breathing, feeling any of those bits unwanted effortlessly melting away. As you are enjoying this energy, I invite you to notice that there is a hidden ladder made out of the vines. Whoever made that was showing love in leaving that behind. And since this is your special park, I would like to invite you to thank yourself right now for showing up in this moment and proving to yourself that even in a secret cavern, there is love. As you ascend the vines, you feel yourself getting lighter and lighter. It is actually getting easier to climb as you go. With a smile on your face, the vines give way to a ledge where there is a path to a wide opening. The colors here are full of teal to turquoise, and finally to the most brilliant blues. Some are brighter than the sky, others are darker than the depths of the ocean. The opening from the ledge leads you into this blue room where you can see the outside on the other side of this room. But a blue frog croaks now, and you hear it as if it's in stereo. A butterfly's wings flap across the chamber, and you can hear it. A pebble breaks off from a larger stone, and you can hear every syllable in great detail. You, while focused on your breathing, recall your path so far. The security of the red, the creativity of the orange, the magic of the yellow, and the love of the green. And against your inner voice, you decide to declare in this amplified chamber your truth. Deciding to speak aloud and boldly, I am free. The room goes silent as you release your breath. Inhaling again, speaking your truth aloud. I am free. One more time. You breathe in slowly through your nose and proclaim, affirming, I am free out loud as you release your breath naturally. Pausing, you now serve the greatest good. You can hear now the frog again, and the pebble, and the butterfly, and many more things. Except now, You can hear them not as loud, amplified, random sounds in a chamber. No. This sounds like the most wonderful music you have ever heard. A melody you would imagine accompanied with a sunrise. The sounds of freedom and of truth fill your breath along with the potent blue energy as it enters your nose and the blue energy gathers in the center of your throat. You feel all blockages removed and your breathing is clear and even, while the blue energy rests on top of the green, yellow, orange, and red. Crossing to the end of the room now, at the end of the song, of course, the passage surrenders itself to a grand view below. It's very bright out here. Looking down, you can see over your beautiful park. You can just make out the trail at the base of the mountain before it veers beyond view in the same direction your current one leads. Realizing it is the same path after all, you are confident in continuing. While you exit the blue cavern, the edge and the nearby outer areas are carpeted with blue-purple indigo stones. Like a giant mined cache of precious jewels strewn about the exit. All the shades of indigo are present. There are indigo flowers there as well, insects. A bright light source is nearby, you notice. As the path winds upward more, it shines brilliantly, lighting the area as if mystical daylight. It's hard to make out some of the shapes, but you can still see the brilliant indigo matching the colored path and continuing in their various shades, breathing in that energy, feeling lighter still. Noticing with how high and how far you've come, you do not feel the least bit sore, tired, or despair. In fact, you begin to feel quite the opposite while you reflect. What has been happening is truly transcendent. Once this appears in your mind, you are in the moment of self-realization. Your intuition says that you are on the way to self-mastery. Each breath taken now is filled with the indigo energy as it comes in through your nose and resting up in your third eye just above the eyebrows. Feeling either a sense of pressure or absence, like release of pressure, is perfectly normal. The path narrows as it bends snug further up ahead. Deep, rich purples become more apparent now. Almost black-looking plants, beautiful foliage in all of the shades of violet. Mixed with the dark violets are streaks and chunks of the most brilliant, nearly transparent white. From boulders to birds to trees and caterpillars. It's an amazing contrast. Truly Only something divine could create something so wondrous. You marvel at the beauty as everything around you seems to give off light. Beginning to breathe in this violet, brilliant energy, the journey comes to your thoughts. Every breath draws in the violet energy in through your nose and rests atop your head and rests on your crown. Your whole spine flows now with rainbow, radiant energy, vibrating in every shade of the visible spectrum. Feeling the warm vibrational energy flowing, passing through each energy center of your being, from the base of your spine to the top of your head. Everything you've done, everything you felt, all of the perfect, divine, loving, vibrant energy has led to where you are now. At this moment, you are filled with gratitude, thankful for the experience. You humbly speak aloud the words, "Thank you." Saying that felt so good, a smile appears on your face as you draw in breath again, proclaiming "thank you" out loud. One more time, drawing your breath in through your nose. With the exhale, the supreme sense of gratitude fills your soul, and you speak aloud, affirming gratitude, the words, "Thank you." Your intuition speaks a voice in your mind that only the divine could create this place. Your logic speaks in your mind and tells you you created it. Then you hear a third voice come from around the corner at the path's end. "I am you, and you are me." Dwelling on this for a moment, you decide to investigate. Coming to a wide open expanse at the top of the mountain, looking down, you can see the path. It was tracing a spiral that led you through the heart of it all. And here you are at the top, taking in all of your experiences. And then you hear the same voice again. It says, "I love you." It is coming from the center of the clearing, where there is a floating, clear, white, star-like light. Who said that one, you wonder? At this instant, you know it was you. And in that instant, you also know it was the divine. The ladder, the well-manicured path, the blissful serenity. You and the divine are one, and it all came from you. Everything is almost too bright white and shimmering around you, but not so bright that it blinds. You look around, noticing with how bright it is, you can barely see outlines of anything up here. It's that pure As you're taking in the perfect white energy, breathing it in, it affirms and purifies you further. Your wonderful rainbow energy, merging with the star-like light, breathing it in as it rests above your crown. As you merge more with this white light, you know that you are one with the divine here, and you begin to float effortlessly at the speed of thought. You decide it's time to return now. As you head back down the path, floating effortlessly, passing back through the violet of the divine, taking a moment to reflect and give gratitude for the special moments. Onto the transcendent indigo, breathing it in, appreciating this journey as you head back down the path. Each color you pass back through, taking a moment, reflecting on each color, peacefully returning still, breathing evenly and relaxed. Through the amplified blue cavern of truth, the lush green cliff of love, still breathing, still honoring this experience as we now float through the perfectly shaped hole, shaped just like you, into the magical yellow cave. Returning back outside to the decorative orange of creativity. And then finally returning to the red beginning of power. Breathing still. I invite you to thank yourself for creating such an awesome park. Feel that this energy is available always to you and you alone as you begin to move your toes and fingers and feel more awake and focused. Know that you are able to access the divine at any time on your path. Beginning to flex a few arm and leg muscles now, slowly coming to, gradually releasing them. As you begin to slowly open your eyes, slowly taking your time to sit up, breathing, taking your time. I would like to thank you for allowing me to participate in your journey. Namaste.